What is up, everyone? I am here for Steve today. Steve said he had a meeting and he wasn't going to be able, he was in a meeting and couldn't get out of it. So, you got me today, and I'm currently not in any trades whatsoever. Mostly, I was considering a Wooga, but then the price just started dropping, and it's been some pretty brutal price movement in the last 20 minutes. So, I'm not really interested in entertaining any delta neutral at the moment. So, what have I done today? Had one winning trade for day trading this morning in the live stream. And then I did an AM number one. I'm sorry. I did a one DTE and I booked, hit my 25%, um, hit my 40%. I left one contract open and then I closed it at 50%. So nice one DTE trade today. AM number one was a full stop. Um, I did get a little bit from my puts, but still a $3,000 loser. My AM number two was a 2040 uh, 60% and out. So nice winner there. And then I entered a lunchtime number one that got stopped on this push up, and now it is since S&P has come all the way back down. So would have been nice winner. And I was hesitant to put it on, mostly just because I thought we probably have some good movement coming towards the end of the day with VIX being up over 20%. So I was really hesitant to put it on. I chose to do it anyway. So it just kind of is what it is. So not a real big red day for myself. It's more of a, a little over 2 grand red day. So not too bad. And there's definitely been some premium that's been pumped in here. But I don't know, it's the big down move this morning was kind of a shocker for me. Um, it's all dealing with China's AI, and really wasn't expecting to wake up to the Nasdaq being down so much and S&P. Funny thing is the Dow futures are up 215 points. I don't recall a time where I've seen Dow futures up 0.5% and Nasdaq down over 3.5. So that's kind of an anomaly there, I guess. I don't know. But it kind of looked like price was going to rip up. Let me put SPX over here. Kind of gave me the impression price was going to rip up and then just complete reversal and dropped about 30 points in about 25 minutes. Yeah, it kind of looked like it was going to rip up here. Had about a 20-point move up. That's where I got stopped. And then it has come all the way back down to about where I entered. So pretty brutal price movement at the moment. I just don't feel comfortable really entering any trades at the moment. On big days like this, I like to look at some NTT trading, see if there's a buy the dip. I was kind of looking at Netflix, and now Netflix has come down and it's flushed through lows of day, so it's come down about 40 points off its highs from earnings. So let me pull. Actually, I'll just bring this over here. Computer is running slow. This is why when I'm leading the live stream, I trade on my other computer because it's just when I'm involved in a Zoom call, it just slow, super slow. Super slow. There we go. So Netflix in an uptrend, it's pulling back. So it could be considered a buy the dip. You could also like what you could see, give it another couple more days, see if it comes down some more or not. That looks like Netflix wants to continue to come down. So I don't know, may hold off on that. Probably the only thing I would get into here would be a TLC trade, maybe, but it's gotta, I don't know, it's just gotta see some consolidation here. I don't know that we're gonna get it. Let's see what else. So I heard calendars didn't go so well. This big move. Yeah, I always feared that whenever I was doing calendars that a big move would really hurt them. Yeah, I suppose when you get a big move like you did last night, it's not good for a lot of trades. We are getting a little bit of a bounce back here, though. Still a 15-point expected move, and you can get see about a 20 wide iron condor. Just don't know if that's something I want to do. Probably probably put on a little bit of a probably put on a Wooga type trade. I mean, it's after the time, but it's after 150 Central, but there's still quite a bit of premium in there. So today the price action has been, you look at it, we were kind of having a little debate in my channel about, or maybe I wouldn't call it a debate, a little discussion, consolidation and when you enter. Price has been in, if you discount this big push up in the open, price has been in about a 40-point range. And there has been some 20-point pockets. This was disappointing here with this push up on that lunchtime trade. So felt like at first I was beating myself up on that lunchtime trade. It was a full stop, but in hindsight, I feel like I traded pretty well. It's just, you know, had these 20-point push up in 15 minutes. Steve said he's in a meeting and he wasn't going to be able to make it in time. So yeah, so he asked me to cover. I don't know if he'll be joining or when his meeting is going to get over, but yeah, I'm not in any trades. I was considering a Wooga, but as I was considering it, it was making a monster push down. Yeah, it made let's see, about a 20-point push down with a 10 wide Wooga. I wasn't going to do that. I saw he had closed a price action trade earlier today because he said he wasn't going to be able to watch it. So Does not look like price is going to bounce back today. Of course, there's 55 minutes left. Individual stocks. I mean, Apple has been, let me go back. Apple up a little under 4%. Meta, that's just a little bit green. Costco, Baidu, Baba, Airbnb, Target, Walmart, Disney, PayPal, all green. S&P coming back down. Yeah, my lunchtime trade would be dead center now if it wouldn't have got, if this doesn't push up so far and stop me out. So the last couple of weeks I was having AM number one trades were what, 25, 30 wide, and I'm booking tons of profits. Now I get a, what was my AM number one? I don't even remember. 65 wide and get full stopped. So, I might start really looking at, when the VIX is, above 20 or something, that maybe I scale down my size, scale down my number of contracts. And I considered doing it today. Um, the one DTE was great though. I think I had like 160 wide one DTE. That's phenomenal for what, it's 40 point price has pretty much been in a 40 point range all day. So I hadn't traded a one DTE in a while. That was a really, really nice trade. Definitely has helped me. My TLC account, I'm down 2,415 on the day. So not too bad on four trades. If you're new, Steve and I usually co-host the Power Hour, and typically he and I usually have some trades on, especially on a Monday. Typically, at least have a Wooga on. But as I was setting up my Wooga trade today, it was doing this big down move here, and I just was not comfortable. I mean, as I was analyzing it on my analyze tab, it was just falling, and so I'm like, okay, I think I'll just wait. So I think I might put on a little price action trade, but scale down a little bit here. Maybe go like 20 wide on the wings. So I can get 20 wide right now. Still a 14-point expected move. I'm gonna do kind of well, now price is pushing up, so I messed that up. I was looking at the 6,000 and 59.85s. Go like 15 wide. See what that looks like. Kind of a Wooga-ish trade. Price has to stay up though. I mean, it's kind of struggling to stay up. So I got filled at 525 on the 6,059.85s. So, and 15 points wide. Price has got to stay up though. It's coming back down. NASDAQ down 747. VIX at 18.4. Yeah, it just can't get any legs to the upside with this big down move. Apple now coming down. I'll have to see how much of its gains it wipes out here on this down move. So we got some earnings this week. We've got FOMC this week. I was kind of hoping for a really like non-eventful Monday, honestly. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Tomorrow we've got pre-market durable goods at then pre-market home price index, and then at 9 consumer confidence. And then Wednesday is FOMC. Ollie, let's see. Are you using? I never really stopped using trailing stops. I've been using them. I maybe stopped for like a week or something, but I've been using trailing stops for my TLC trades forever. I was trying to think. I had some slippage like I think first week of January, but other than that, yeah, I don't have much slippage anymore. At least knock on wood. Today I had like 30 or 40 cents of positive slippage on my AM number one. So I was like, oh man, maybe I could have survived that if I wouldn't have the positive slippage. But yeah, I would agree with Moel. Overall, you look at the big picture, it's definitely been better for sure. We were going through some times where there was some big time slippage happening every week for a while. All right, now the S&P is trying to get a little bit of a push up. Let's see for see Elliot and Moel. What's the ideal price point for your Woogas? Around 6,000 maybe. Apple bounced back up. I did 6 contracts. on my power hour trade here that I put on. The short strikes are the 85s and 6,000s. This was let me see. This was the Wooga I was looking at. Yeah, this was the first time I cooked mine. Oh, this was the Wooga I was looking at. It looks like it would have been back in range if I'd have put it on. This is the first time I cooked one contract past 40% profit. I mean, I'm sure I've done it before, but yeah, look at that. This Wooga would have came all the way back. As I was analyzing it, price was really moving down. And I pushed it up to about 6,000 here. Will it hold though? That's the thing. So far, it has not been able to hold on any type of up move. But you look at it, it's been pretty range bound without this. If you don't really, had this push up here up to 60-10. Other than that, really hasn't been that bad a price action. Dow up over 230 points now. There's a nice push up for you guys. My kind of late Wooga needs a little move down. No MOC data. I don't have access to it. Yeah, probably would be a good idea to figure that out before that time comes. Yes, it might be a big buy side, but who knows? Typically, there was somebody on here that had access to it. I'll be back in 1 sec. All right, this little down move's helping me a little bit. I went ahead and took off half my price action power hour trade that I did 6 contracts, got filled at 525, took half off at 415 just to eliminate some risk. Take some more off at 40%, which is 315. Yeah, it's kind of a. I only went 15 wide on the wings though, instead of like 30. Call it a hybrid TLC Wooga. Yeah, I got in at about 115 Central. Close half. I'm on the 85s and 59.85, 6,000s. And unlike the Wooga, I stuck to kind of the TLC concept and I took half off at 20%. I'll take another piece off at 40%. Now I did 6 contracts too. I didn't do my normal 10. Just sized it down a little bit because Not sure how this day is going to end here in the next 30 minutes. Sitting pretty dead center at the moment. Price coming back down now. It's kind of like that between 6,059.90 price point today. Yeah. So does anybody on here have any access to the MOC number? Definitely be interested in knowing what that is today with this big push down. Josh does. Okay, cool. Definitely a lot of premium still left. Yeah, this was that Wooga I was going to do, but didn't. Yeah, still some premium in here. Just struggling to get any legs to the upside though. There's a little push up. See if it can get above 6,000. Yeah, that Wooga would have been sitting pretty good right there if I would have gotten in it. I'm still $1 away from my next profit target, and I'm on my power hour trade, and I'm just barely off center. It's definitely holding some premium here. Nasdaq down 697, S&P down 102, now up to 23. Bet we've got a big buy number for MOC. It's gonna be my guess. Yeah, I'm still 75 cents away from hitting 40% on my price action power hour trade here. Of course, further up it goes, the further it hurts it too, though. She's flirting with 6,000. You guys, Woogas have to be doing good. There's a little bounce up. 602, 6002. Okay. VIX just went under 18. 15 minutes to go. Six zero zero three. Yeah, I'm gonna get stopped out of my price action trade if it goes much higher. There's a lot of premium being held in these. $59.99 is your pin. So you gonna take it all the way to the bell, Noel? Or you gonna take it off at 50%? take half off at 50%. 50%. Yeah. Probably a good idea today. Yeah, today might not be a bad idea to follow the rule of taking it off at 10 minutes to the bell. Just take what profits you have. Where's your move down you needed? Ten minutes to go, and Josh is going to be posting MOC. Sell side? How big? Oh, 470 million sell side. So not that big at all. No, Kelvin. It's all based on price action during the time the market's open. So far, not much action here the last 15 minutes. And there is 40% of my price action trade. Thank you very much. Power hour trade. Might just take this price action or this power hour trade to the bell, maybe. That would definitely. I mean, I only did 6 contracts and I only have 1 contract left. But help me turn my $2,400 red day into a even smaller red day. Nice job paper trading there, Simonik. Our trade back to dead center. Nice job on you guys' Woogas. Beautiful. Yeah, if I don't get in that lunchtime trade, man, I'm green by a lot. Lunchtime trade was a minus $3,250 trade. So I'm not gonna be too upset about my day right now. If I take this to the bell and it finishes, actually, you know what? In case this rips up, I'm just gonna go ahead and close my last contract. Okay, so that was a $1,015 winner. So not huge, but I'll take it. Nice job, Howdy. So my day was minus 1,400. So with 2 full stops. No, actually, I did not. Get any value out of my longs. That's why it was minus 3,250. I got 25 cents for the puts and 10 cents for the calls. I don't know. What was your fills? I mean, you're not going to have the exact same trade as me. So I mean, we've talked about that many times. I got filled at 525. That stopped at 885. And then, like I said, I got 25 cents and 10 cents for the longs. Well, there you go. You're not doing the same thing I'm doing. I don't know why you like to compare yours to mine when you don't do the same stuff. There's my 525, stop to 885. Minus 3,250. I mean, that's a healthy loser, man. Yeah. See you again. Big difference. There's a pretty good push up. It's getting back up to potentially highs of day. Oh man, look at this. Look where my Wooga would be right now. I could have almost taken it to the bell if I would have placed this trade. Bummer. Yeah, and I was going to do it Mahomes today, but I didn't have time to go back and remind myself how to do it. But it looks like Mahomes probably would have been a pretty good trade. Anybody in on Mahomes? So I was minus 3,025 on my TLC trades, which is my first red day since January 10th on those. One DTE plus 1625 gives me a net profit loss at minus 1,400. Yeah, I bet the Mahomes is paying nicely. There's pushing up. There is the bells. 6013.39. So, all right, guys. Not too bad of a day, all things considered. Oh, big push up by Amazon there. Hi, guys. I will see everybody tomorrow in the morning at the market open for day trading. Everybody have a great night. Catch you tomorrow. Peace.